The time has come for the last assault upon the fortress of Dol Guldur. The fighting begins, even as a smaller force enters the citadel in secret, prepared to face their final foe.
Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf Skirmisher of Middle-earth. Today, we are going to do the Battle of the Tower, Tier 2, with my captain. Thus ending our series with the captain. And I expect this one to be a fairly straightforward fight. This skirmish works fairly well with the captain. Nothing unusual about it. Especially in solo runs. Of course, we do have these shepherds, which... That's right, but shepherds are easy to deal with the captain because... Whack! That banner is wonderful for that. So that takes care of our first area. And we'll see what happens with the battle raging on. Our foes will fall before us like wheat stalks at harvest time. Wonderful confidence she has, that's for sure. Now, the Battle of the Tower is the final skirmish of the Mirkwood series, which includes 5 skirmishes. In all, we did 3 of them earlier this month with the captain. The one that we didn't do was Strike against Danninglor. Mainly because I wanted to do a full sequence of 4 consecutive related ones in the order in which they were, in which you'd unlock them if you were running through the epic storyline. Now, let's see, second room, this... And trying to get them to work together. Now, of course, you can see they tend to run right at my archers. I had to someday maybe find a way to get them to come to me, but I just like charging in because I'm used to being the warden. Now, what happened to my... Where did he go? Alright, well, I guess at some point I can watch the video and see if I can find out what happened. Probably got stuck in some piece of terrain. That's usually a trick I associate more with soldiers than with the... Well, I was trying to say herald, but it's not technically a herald since it's an archer. Since the archer doesn't carry a flag like the heralds do. And a counterattack has been launched. And I need to remember to use telling mark still. And there's a sample of actually using it. And we'll try to get the Deathmonger down first. Yeah, this was fairly easy. I might have been able to go up to tier 3. With a champ, I should try tier 2 earlier so that I could try a tier 3 if things go reasonably well. No, I do see that I am a little low on the morale side. Hopefully I can get something up. Yeah, like there. That's the idea there. See how little downtime I can get. Now, my captain is not a cook, so I'll have to live with whatever I have on hand. I should see about having my cook send some food to my captain. Reduce downtime a little bit. I think I was getting through things pretty easily, but the last two fights had brought down my morale a bit. Well, there's always some Dillman's crams. Might as well use it. I've got these things sitting in my bags. I might as well use them on occasion. Now, unfortunately, they only last for 5 minutes. It's not like the food that you cook. Food that you cooked by default lasts for 10 minutes, and the crit food lasts for 15, and that was a change in update 13. Regular food used to last only 5 minutes, but they upped it, probably to give some attribute that's better than the store stuff, or at least a Dillman's crabs that seem to be ubiquitous in Hobbit presents. So not as much so lately. I used to get them constantly. I don't think I've seen any for a while. Whether they've been taken off the list or what, I don't know. Though I suppose it's possible that tomorrow I'll open up a Hobbit present and find a ton of dill crams in it. But since I do have a cook on every single server, since my wardens are all cooks, whoa, 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 whoa. This is... I had to pop my ratio for that. Seems to get tougher as I go along. Now let's see about Hoggleward. Figure out what I'm doing. I lost my other archer again. What's going on there? Is he getting killed? Well, I'll bring up a Herald of Hope. It looks like based on what's happened the last couple of exchanges that I could use it. At first it looked like everything's going nice and breezy, but it's gotten trickier as we've gone along. Alright, well, I should learn to use Oathbreakers earlier. Alright. thing I did choose a Herald of Hope. Alright. Ah, yes. Hogwarts, the enemy from Bree. In case you thought you had enough of those Bree brigands and thievery and mischief, make sure another one appeared. In one of the Dolgolder skirmishes. Alright. Now for the final room. Well, you seem to be following me properly. Maybe it's just a matter that I wasn't doing a very good job protecting them. Yeah, I want to make sure I get this crow down before it gets into the other room. I don't want it to have any company. Yeah, if I pick them off one at a time, there's no promise. It's the counterattacks that seem to wear down my resources. Alright, there we go. And what's left? This guy. Alright. Oh, Goondock. Oh, that sounds like it's going to be fun. Well, based on the last two encounters, oh, where are those Daleman crabs? I better have another one. Oh, fun. It sounds like that the enemies tend to be linked in these counterattacks, even though they come in from two completely different directions. But whoever gains the first bit of hate is given precedence for the first attack, you know, assuming, of course, no one takes over and attacks it, of course. Ouch. Okay, I've had that on automatic. Probably don't want Lend Courage to be on automatic. I accidentally hit that on automatic when I was trying to get to activate earlier. Oh, that's gonna be real fun. Actually, I am a captain, so Shepherd's not that bad. Oh, I almost did that prematurely. I gotta be careful here. Whee! Alright, let's go down and take care of Goondock, or however you pronounce his name. Since he is in the lower mustering hall, which we claimed earlier. In fact, it's possible to see him if you look through the floor of the upper mustering hall. Alright. Based on what we had from Hogwarts, I'm not going to try to avoid getting too confident in this. But let's throw some oath breakers up. Alright, so how... Oh, I better get rid of that. Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. He's making it close. I had to go for the... Uh-oh. It... Well... Let my archer take care of the rest. He fights tough, that's for sure. And to think that earlier in the run I was saying that this was too easy. I am using a level 95 weapon, aren't I? Yeah. Well, my banner's only level 80. I probably should take care of that. Of course, the other two banners I had were level 50, which is why I chose that one. So I should see about getting a better banner for me. That'll give me more melee damage and better mastery and a little extra morale, yeah. I'm sure that'll make a little bit of a difference. Oh yeah, let me take care of these guys before going after that overactive tree. Now, for the troll. Of course, the forest form reaver by himself shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hello, Mazog. Having fun? Well, I just thought you'd want company. Hey, have you seen an axe lying around here? Ziegelberg, made of mithril? You might have... Yeah, like that one! Hey, may I borrow that? No? You want to give me a speech instead? I mean, I could just take the axe. Get out of here, we call it even? No. Just complaining about being jailed with dwarves. Always complaining. Well, you know, if you weren't going around being so high-strung, maybe we could have been friends instead. Nah, you're an orc. Kill! You came to this room for a reason. What? Something to do with that axe there? With this axe of mithril, not even the ruler of the tower can keep Mazog. But first, you will die. Well. Oh, I can't. And that managed to get off a cooldown just at a great time. Ha 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 ha! Giving up? Yeah. Wherever your peach will catch a glint of gold or silver gems beneath the mountains, there you will be an orc to slay him. Everyone. Well, yeah, maybe there'll be an orc there, but how do you know that the dwarf won't kill the orc? In fact, it looks like Broin is going to demonstrate that. And that concludes the battle in the tower. Run a tier 2. A level to which I was barely able to keep up. Well, that concludes the captain, showing that I haven't quite learned the class well enough to storm through tier 3. People were saying that the captain is a little bit on the overpowered side. Obviously, either they A, run in a different stat line, or B, they're a lot better with the class than I am. I suspect the latter. But that concludes the captain, and next time we will run with the champion in the next episode of Skirmisher of Middle-earth.